Hi and welcome back to my channel that you've liked and subscribed. My name is Keith. I'm here to talk to you about how to understand and know if you are truly living a good life. Now obviously a lot of things to consider is if you're taking things for granted, how grateful are you for what you have. If you looked at one of my older videos on the 7 goals for life, I always say this is a big starting point for someone who feels like they're lost and wants some sort of direction. So be sure to check that out and also like it. Before I even say it, you should already know that the key point in understanding how good your life is gratitude. And obviously taking in what it is you have, what it is you appreciate, so you can grow and strengthen that gratitude energy, that energy that will attract things into your life to give you more things to appreciate. But let's go on more of a standpoint of, I'm just sitting here, I don't feel like I have a good life, not me specifically, more so you, and how can I understand if I'm really living a good life? So tying into my video on the 7 goals, these are the 7 core goals that everyone should have in their lives to continue to grow and feel like every week, month, year, you are accomplishing more to yourself. And obviously the good life that you want to live is really going to be up to you. But if you want to know how to live that good life, then you have to set the tone for it. What is it that I have? What is it that I can do to live this good life? So without explaining my video on 7 goals, I'll just start off with the basics. The first one being your physical and mental health. Obviously, physical health is important. Your body is a machine. You have to oil it. You have to feed it. You have to maintain it. Some people take care of their cars better than they take care of their own bodies. The better your machine can pump, the more energy you have, the better you feel. And obviously this can help with the mental side of things too. And mental is really all about mindset and how your thoughts affect what it is you do, how you think about situations, how you handle those situations. Now I know you might be thinking, how does your physical and mental well-being affect this life that I'm living now? Well, hate to break it to you if you don't believe it, but it affects literally everything going on in your life right now. Obviously there's situations that maybe we can or cannot control that are going to affect us. And let's say we are living a good life and we don't realize it, or we realize we're living a good life and life threw a bunch of curveballs at us and now we're living a life we don't feel is a good life. And in those times it could be hard to maintain your physical and mental health, and everything around you is crumbling and you don't know what to do. So for those instances, you have to go back to your goals. You have to go back to what it is you want to do and how you can achieve those goals. And I always say the tougher the problem, the more you should utilize the people outside of your sphere, whether it be some professionals, doctors, or people that are experienced in going through what you've gone through and how to overcome it. And then obviously you could talk within your sphere about these issues as well. They're here for a reason, to help you and to help you grow. And by sphere, obviously, I mean your friends, your family, the people that are close to you. And then we can dive into that resource, your sphere. That's another sign of you living a good life. Who are the people that you surround yourself with? Who are the people that are positively impacting your life? Do not take this for granted. So many people do. They have this wonderful group of friends and family that really look out for them and look out for their best interests, and they take that for granted. They do stupid things. They do things with negligence and just not even look their way when it comes to something maybe special or something they could do for them. They act in a way that is not appropriate to understanding the fact that having these sort of relationships, friends, family, colleagues, wherever it may be, can strengthen you. Understand this too. The people that you surround yourself with, if this is a positive, powerful, impactful environment, those people also want you around. And that's a sign that you have something to also give. Your energy, your helpfulness, your willingness to talk to other people. They want you around because they could feel your energy. And the more you surround yourself with those types of people, the greater that energy will grow. So I haven't mentioned this yet, but it is in my 7 goals for life video, but there is also the fact of money. A lot of people see money as a ways for them to wipe out any problems or issues they have. I have debt and I'm stressed, the debt's gone. I'm not feeling well, I'm gonna go buy some food, or expensive food, or Uber Eats, because that's expensive food now. So as nice as it is to have money, and as nice as it is to have that as a goal for yourself, you should not be using money as an indicator for you living a good life. If you do, that's absolutely fine. But I do feel like if someone says, I'm not happy unless I make X amount of dollars per year, then there's something underlying there. Because in their mind, if they reach this point, they can afford X, Y, and Z. But then at that point, once they have that, I'm sure they're not just gonna say, okay, great, I'm happy, I don't wanna make any more money, because then they are putting aside their other goals, their mental, physical health, their relationships, the other things in your life that you should be grateful for. So I always say the primary focus on money should be your priority to sustain your life while also putting money away towards savings. And the more you focus on yourself and your other goals, even if it's goals within work that obviously should translate to more money, things that go behind what you're doing, your why for doing them, the success and the money will come. I'm sure people have heard plenty of stories of guys that live in third world countries on a farm that are bar none some of the happiest people in the world because they are living their life and they are so happy that they are living it. So don't use money as a factor for happiness. And the last thing, and in my opinion, obviously the best thing, is if you have the mental capacity to recognize when something is wrong or when something needs to change, and you have the ability to put it in yourself, to give yourself some sort of motivation to change it, you have 50% of the work already done. It is within you to determine what it is you want and the motivation behind doing it. Once you have those, then everything else, your physical health, your mental health, your relationships, it all starts to just snowball. It all starts to snowball down until you realize that everything that you want, you already have. All these powers, this motivation, everything that you've been looking for to have. If only I was like this person, he's so optimistic. You have that power now. You just need to cultivate it. Hopefully you guys got a lot out of this week's video, and you'll check out that 7 Goals for Life video as well after this. Please leave a like to show your support and to also show YouTube that the information I'm giving is valuable information that should be shared. As always, I hope this helps. I'll see you next time.